White House a surprise showing by top U.S. intelligence and national security officials united in one voice.
In regards to Russian involvement in the midterm elections, we continue to see a pervasive messaging campaign by Russia to try to weaken and divide the United States.
We have seen a willingness and a capability on the part of the Russians.
A willingness and capability to target the U.S. November midterm elections and beyond, they say. It's a conclusion that their boss, the U.S. president, has had trouble agreeing with, often conflating allegations of Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election with questions about whether his 2016 win was legitimate. Donald Trump has consistently pushed back on his intelligence chief's findings, most notably recently in Helsinki, where Trump seemed to accept Russian President Vladimir Putin's denials of interference, then backtracking the following day.
Dan Coates came to me and some others. They said they think it's Russia. I have President Putin. He just said it's not Russia. I will say this. I don't see any reason why it would be. In a key sentence in my remarks, I said the word would instead of wouldn't.
But now the Trump administration says it's going to get tough on Russian interference. National Security Advisor John Bolton issued a letter saying he has direct orders from the president, saying President Trump has not and will not tolerate interference in America's system of representative government. He has directed a vast government-wide effort to protect electoral procedures and processes while investigating, prosecuting and holding accountable those who illegally attempt to interfere. But there are still doubts about the White House's commitment to fight alleged Russian interference, especially as the U.S. president has repeatedly called the investigation into alleged Russian efforts to get him elected a witch hunt, insisting it should be disbanded. So, Trump administration officials here are determined to show that they are ready to get tough on any so-called Russian interference in the 2018 election. That new toughness is despite the often repeated opinions of the US president. Nathan King, CGTN at the White House.